Hi, I'm Matt from Tubby Tarot. Welcome back to another 10 Talk Tuesday. Do you sometimes feel that you are disconnected with reality, seeing everything through a lens? Let's talk about that. Hi, welcome back. I have been chatting to some friends recently, and they were saying to me, "Oh, you must see this new thing on YouTube. Go to this video. It's so awesome. It shows you this Indian thing called kavadi." And I was like, carvery? They said, no, not carvery, that's meat. This is called kavadi. And we were watching this. I've got to show you this video. And we were watching this video. And I was fascinated. I mean, I kind of sort of heard about this Indian ritual, but I was like, oh, okay, this is what it's all about. And I'm sure you guys have seen it. It's where um, the sort of Indian people go into a trance and they spear themselves, they poke things through their cheeks, and they put things through their tongue, and then they have these huge chariots that they hook into their back, and then they like into the back with hooks, and they pull them. And so it's that kind of thing. They even go into a trance and they fall down on the ground and they flop around, and they are basically possessed by their gods. And as I was watching this, I was fascinated by this. But at the same time, I actually felt like a voyeur. There was a little part of me that thought, you know what, I shouldn't be seeing this. I shouldn't be watching this. This is a sacred ritual. This is a sacred day for Hindus. This day is not meant to be seen by lookers on, by the inquisitive. This is a sacred ritual. This is something that is between these people and their gods. And here it is on YouTube for all the world to see. And I could just actually imagine everyone with their cameras going, oh, wait, I want to take a picture of that lady who's possessed by the snake god and she's writhing around. It kind of denigrates the whole thing. It kind of makes it cheap, and it kind of makes it, what is the word, almost commercial. And that is such a sad thing. Because yes, if it wasn't for YouTube and if it wasn't for those people filming everything on their phones, we would probably not know about this. But is that a bad thing? I don't think so. I don't think it's a bad thing. You would not be able to take your camera into, let's say, a mosque. They won't allow you to take your camera and just start filming everyone praying. And yet, you can find all of this on YouTube. It's out there for everyone to see. And as I said to you, this is such a pity, because what has happened is we have suddenly created this spiritual disconnection. We tend to, in today's sort of times, we tend to see everything through a lens. We see everything through the lens of our cell phones. In the old days, when I was young, we used to have used to have to go and buy a big video camera and videotape stuff, and it was very expensive to go and buy the cassettes and everything that went into this video sort of tape. And of course, if you wanted to see anything about kavadi or Wiccan rituals or Papua New Guinea people jumping off those things, bungee jumping, you'd have to go onto the National Geographic Channel, where they've actually done proper in-depth kind of documentaries on this. Now everybody's a filmographer. Now we're all doing our own little thing, our own little documentaries. Okay, we're all out there filming things that we probably should not be filming. We should respect enough not to point our camera at those things. Now, as I say, we live our lives like this. We live our lives through the lens of the camera. And that lens creates a disconnect between what we are seeing and what we are seeing and what we are experiencing. Okay, there's that lens between us. And often the lens distorts, because the lens only captures this here. What's over here where my hand is and what's over here where my hand is, we don't see that. We only see this section here. And that creates a blinkered effect. You know those things they put on horses? The horse can't get all twitchy because he can't see the sides of everything. Okay, he can only see straight ahead of him. That's what your lens, your camera does. It only allows you to see that. It doesn't allow you to see the full picture. And I think this is a major issue that we are having today in our society. we are creating a situation where we are blinkering ourselves and we are not actually seeing what is really there. We're only seeing what our cell phone shows us. It's sad. I found myself the other day, well, not the other day, a little while ago, going to the Moscow circus. It was here in my city, and we were very excited because we had never seen this before, and we bought our terribly expensive tickets, and off we went to the Moscow circus. And being a lot older, I'm still kind of getting used to all the technology and holding the phone up and videoing and stuff. I don't really do that. And so I was watching the circus and I was like, oh my God, this is just so cool. I love the circus. And I was watching everything. And then I happened to look and I realized that 80% of the people, and I'm not exaggerating, 80% of the people were watching the circus through their cell phones and videoing the artists and the acrobats. But they could only see so much. They weren't seeing the whole picture. They weren't seeing everybody. They weren't seeing the whole ring, circus ring. And I just thought, oh my God, you people are missing out on so much. Why do that? Yes, we all want to remember the circus. We all want memories. But that is not why people are filming. Okay? They are filming because they want to upload this. The quicker they can upload this to YouTube, the more views they'll get. Oh my God, let's quickly do it. That's not invasive. It becomes invasive when you start doing it with religious practices. You start filming in places you shouldn't actually be filming. It's very disrespectful. That's my point of view. I think it's very disrespectful. And I don't think it's something that many of us think about because it is ingrained in us. We are so used to whipping out our phone and videoing everything. I go onto YouTube and all I see these days are Karens and Chads bitching and moaning, white people chasing black people out of the swimming pool in America, people getting out their cars and beating each other up on the highways in South Africa, people being violent towards each other in African countries, all the death from COVID in Europe. There are all these things that's being filmed. People in their beds dying of COVID, it's being filmed. It's being put onto YouTube. People in America who are ranting, horrible, horrible racist rants. Wild, insane people, coughing on each other because they don't want to wear a mask. Like, what the actual fuck? Okay, this is what's being put out there. All right, that's what YouTube has become. It's become a sensational place that you can go and get your mind fucked up by all this stuff. And then plonked right in the middle of all this crap, we have a religious practice, a religious ceremony that is not meant for everybody's eyes. That is a private and very sacred thing. And here it is, plonked in amongst all this shit. And actually, I'm getting a little kind of hit up about it right now. It's kind of a thing with me. It's become something I think about quite a lot. And I'd really like you to think about this before you just haul your camera out and create that disconnect between you as a person, okay, and what is going on in front of you, all right? Think before you just start filming things and posting them on Facebook, all right? Look, that's all I've got to say on this. I hope some of you agree with me. You can comment down below, but really this is just me venting a little bit because it was just something that it was pointed out to me, and also I just felt quite strongly about this. And it's not something I've thought about forever at all. And when you think about it, it actually is quite profound. So I'm Matt from Tubby Tarot, and I will see you next Tuesday for another 10 Talk.